This video is sponsored by Vanguard. Now Vanguard manufacture a whole range of photography and video accessories, and they include things like tripods, camera bags and cases that really do suit all levels of budget. I've used a Vanguard tripod and camera bag for many years now, and I've been very impressed with the build quality and functionality. If you want to check out their full range, visit vanguardworld.com.
Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and in this video I'm going to look at the Nikon Coolpix S9500, which I've been testing in the Geekanoids studio and out and about with me for probably around about a month now, or just over a month. And you'll notice that it has changed in its appearance quite a bit. These are some Rycote Windjammers, or mini Windjammers on the top, which I've stuck over the microphones. I'll talk about those in a little while. So in this video I'm going to actually be looking at how the camera handles, what I've been using it for, and also answer a question, which is the Coolpix S9500 any good for vlogging? And you can probably tell what I've been using it for by the look at the top of the camera. So I'm going to cover that off first. Now, when people buy this sort of camera, they normally look at a compact camera for a whole range of features, but mainly for holiday snaps, pictures of the family, being able to put it in their bag easily, take it out and about with them and capture those impromptu moments. And then they look at video as a secondary feature. Well, when I stuck these little Windjammers on the top, what they do is they stop wind noise coming into the microphones, but they do muck up or mess up, for want of a better term, some of the features of the camera. For example, they go over the flash. They also obscure the power button very slightly, so it's quite difficult to get to the power button just underneath the sticky pad here. It still works, but it really does show you what I've been using this for, because that getting in the way of the flash, for example, means I can't use it for low light or photography where I need to actually activate the flash. So it shows I've really been using this for video. And that is the highlight feature for me, is the actual video quality. It is quite a big compact camera, and when people are looking for really small video cameras or action cameras, they might even consider something like a GoPro. This is a Hero 2. But you can see if I put them side by side, yes, there is a difference in size, but this is a lot thicker because it's got the little screen on the back. This has also got a screen, of course, but there's not a lot of difference, and this is actually heavier than the S9500. So although this isn't waterproof and you can't throw it around, I feel the video capabilities of this, with terms of video quality, detail, low light video, actual ergonomics of the camera and being able to navigate the menus a lot easier than something like that Hero 2, really do make this the better choice. So unless you're going all out action, which in that case you would go for a Hero 2, then I think it's worth looking at something like this. I use this for a lot of the vlogs I've been doing. You also saw the test where I did this under £20, under $30 camera gadget challenge with MTP flyers, and you saw a lot of the video that came out of the Coolpix S9500. You'll have also seen some of the photos, hopefully, on my Flickr page that I posted that came from this as well. And it really does perform extremely well. The downsides, I suppose, is that it's quite sort of big. The other downside is the microphones are not as good as they could be. At high volumes they do distort a little bit, but the actual ergonomics of the camera and its functionality are absolutely brilliant. It's also got a 22 times zoom lens. Now if I just actuate that zoom, let's do it like this so that you can see it, it does make quite a bit of difference to the actual size of the camera. It does protrude quite a lot from the body of the camera, but these are some great optics. Let me just put that back. You can see it going back down to normal size. There we go. So a really powerful 22 times zoom, and it does work extremely well. The actual screen, you're going to see me on the screen obviously, is a pleasure to use. The menu system is equally as good, and for actually composing photos, the screen works very well. Even in some quite strong sunlight, I still found that I could see the screen very easily. Battery life is also good as well. Been really pleased with the battery life. I didn't like the fact that you charge the battery inside the camera. I thought that was maybe not to my liking. I would recommend with all of these compact cameras, if you're going to use them a lot, to actually pick up a spare battery. Even though the battery on this was fine, I've only charged it a few times. It's a 1050 milliamp hour battery, which is more powerful than a lot of compact camera batteries, but just the frustration of finding it's run out from time to time would make me actually purchase a spare for any compact camera. The other highlights on this as well is when it comes to taking photos, it's quite responsive when you're actually taking a photo. Nice and quick to respond to sort of shutter presses, changing through menus, everything seems to go at a nice pace. So that's really good. And the actual build quality is very well put together as well. It feels like a premium product. And this is the top end of the Coolpix range at the moment, so it should feel good. Even down to the flaps, these little flaps on the side. If I just show you these little flaps that cover up the charging port and the mini HDMI. Sometimes when you get cameras like this, the flaps aren't very well made and they don't push back down into the body very nicely, but these ones push back nice and sort of evenly, and they cover up the ports really nicely, and they don't feel as though they're going to break. So even down to the finer points like the port covers, Nikon have done a really good job of this. It's also nice and comfortable to hold. It's got this little extra tiny grip on the front. It's also got a rubberized thumb grip on the back here, and all the controls are nicely laid out. So it's been a real pleasure to use this for the past month. Now, when it comes to choosing a camera, where I've been doing a lot more vlogs, for example, I want something that's nice and easy to pick up and go. And I have been testing the Canon PowerShot SX280HS as well, which does brilliant video, equally as good video as this. And whereas this goes up to 30 frames per second, the Canon goes up to 60 frames per second in full 1080p HD video. Would I use the 60 frames per second very often? Probably not. On the odd occasion I want to slow something down, yes, maybe, but do I do slow motion video? Not really, it's mainly vlogs. So for a vlogger, this would be ideal. I think at the time of doing this, this is a slightly cheaper option than the Canon. Don't quote me on that, but I think it'll save you about £20 or £30 over the Canon. And although this isn't a comparison review, because I don't do reviews anymore, this actually feels a little bit sort of nippier, a little bit faster in its reaction to your input. So that might come down to just the fact that it's got perhaps a better processor inside. Everything just seems to move along at a faster pace with this. You'll see when I talk about the Canon SX280HS and let you know whether I'm going to keep that one or the other might be the better choice for you. I'm not going to divulge that at the moment, but this is certainly more responsive. So the Nikon Coolpix S9500, really nice camera. I did cover off all of the features when I did the unboxing and first look, but I will let you know this has got an OLED screen, which looks absolutely fantastic. It's also got GPS built in and Wi-Fi built in, so it's a fully featured camera. It's available in different colours. This is sort of the champagne-y, goldy brown colour, for want of a better term. Let's call it brown, metallic brown. And I like the brown. Normally I'll go for black cameras. This looks really nice and classy in that metallic brown or copper colour. I always struggle describing colours. It's a nice one though. I do like the S9500. So thank you very much for watching this. If you are a vlogger, highly recommended. If you're looking for holiday family snaps, it will serve you well. This has been my sort of look and overview of how I've been using this over the past month. You won't be disappointed, especially if you're looking for something for full HD video. Please do hit that like button on this video, really do appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one.